Columbia's police union is concerned over how the city council might handle hundreds of thousands of dollars in asset forfeiture money.
The council last Monday asked the city manager to write a report on ways the city could spend the money to help prevent crime in the city.
Our ABC 17's Nia Henson joins us live in studio tonight after speaking with the Columbia Police Officers Association's president. Nia, he tells you he thinks this will take money away from the police department.
Megan and Lucas, Matt Nichols tells me he thinks the council shouldn't be focusing on, quote, new projects and should stick to what the city knows will work to prevent violence. But Ward 5 Councilman Don Waterman tells me he thinks that saying this means the city wants to defund the police department is a general statement. The city of Columbia has racked up a little more than $400,000 from the federal asset forfeiture program over the years. That money comes from the government taking a person's property because a judge believed it was tied up in crime. That money can now be used for the city's police department. The Ward 3 Councilman Roy Lovelady is asking the city for other ways the money can be used, including to prevent crime in Columbia. In a statement, the CPOA called out the council, saying this is their way of defunding the police.
This is absolutely defunding. The problem that comes down to is we're in such a critical need for staffing. We're in such a critical need for violence to be decreased. And they're wanting to try and reinvent the wheel and find some new way to do that.
Ward 5 Councilman Donald Waterman tells me he thinks this is a generalization.
Yes, there was some thoughts about can we do something with that outside of the police department, but there was also several discussions about programs within the police department that they have proposed or considered.
Lovelady tells me he has no comment. Is a general comment at all? During last week's council meeting, other community members said they think the money shouldn't be given back to police and asked the council to take more time to consider their decision. Matt Stevens with CPD says the last time the department looked into spending the money was to pay for Fuse's video system. Money in the past has been used to buy body cameras and a K-9 unit, which is why Nichols says he does not agree with the council's decision.
They're wanting to take it and use it potentially for one of their new pet projects. Rather than supporting police, giving us the tool, the staffing, and the technology we need to combat violent crime.
But Waterman says he's open to many places the money can be used toward.
We'll leave it within the police department and use it for some of the community outreach programs or equipment or software.
It has not been decided yet what the money will be used toward. The city hasn't spent any money from this in 5 years.
Nia, thank you for that report. About $86,000 of the $400,000 came from this